How's it going, everyone? This is Rozalin, and today I'm going to be doing the latest 10-man trial that just came out. As you can tell, I'm actually doing this a little bit differently. Instead of doing everything in text, I'm going to be commentating in English and keeping the text in Japanese, and see how you guys like that, so let me know. But for the fight here, I'm going to be using Bosch as my main tank. The boss here does a lot of magic damage, so I have chose to use Bosch as my main tank for this. Lid is my breaker. She's also geared to get LB very quickly, both to use it and to transfer her gauge to other characters. Nickel is just my main buffer. He also synergizes very well with Santa Rosalia. Speaking of Santa Rosalia, I have her geared for limit break as well. And then I'm bringing Shantato just to get the missions done. I originally had her doing all the elementals damage, but I'm going to be changing that up for this one. I have Transtina to be my main damage dealer throughout the fight. And then I have Hyo, and I have him with a dark weapon to synergize with Transtina in the second half of the fight for the mission to kill everything with a limit break. And then I have Sephiroth, geared specifically just to lower the boss's dark resistance even more in the second phase. That's the only reason he's here. So let's get on with it, and let's hope that the graphics don't decide to cut out on me. I've actually recorded this 3 times already, or at least attempted to record it 3 times, and the graphics have stopped showing up, like the battle animations and stuff, midway through every single time. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Here we're going to go ahead and put up stop resistance. Break the boss. The boss can use stop throughout the fight, so just make sure you keep it up. I use Lakshmi to do that. As you can see here, the boss is actually weak to everything, but don't be fooled by that. In this first phase, anytime you deal damage to the boss with an element, the boss gains a buff that is permanent through the rest of the fight that makes it immune to that particular damage. Now, like I said, the majority of the damage this boss does is magic damage. It does have, I believe it's a physical attack, because you can't guard against it, or at least Bosch doesn't guard against it. And it does quite a bit of damage, and I've actually had it take out some of my units when I didn't want it to take them out before. It's kind of annoying. Let's go ahead and get Wind, just do a little bit extra damage, not that she does much. Just get 2 here. And let's get some do. Now with Lid, I'm going to just keep going back and forth between her breaks as she builds up limit break, so I can transfer that. And then here, let's go ahead and move the defense up and gain increased movement. Before moving on to phase 2, I need to both get Heal and Sephiroth and make the agents up to max. You see there, Nickel just took that. I've had one time where I brought in Heal, and for whatever reason it just flat out killed him. Even though he should be higher defenses than everyone else, but okay. Let's get him in here. Let's go ahead and transfer this over. And Heal, just to make sure he doesn't get stopped. I'm going to go ahead and use that again, even though I'm going to be using it next turn as well. This, increase limit gauge. Get some buffs up for Heal, so hopefully he doesn't die. Be moving him to the back and bringing out Sephiroth after this. See, Nickel got hit there twice. Okay, let's move Heal back out of here. Sephiroth. He's gonna be using Dark. What I don't want him doing, I'm not gonna use his ability that buffs him his limit gauge, because I don't want him accidentally countering and dealing damage to the boss. That would be very bad. instead I'm just going to let him be. Goes a little bit lower than I'd like, but that's okay. Okay. Go ahead and use Santa Rosalia's limit break there. Transfer limit gauge to Sephiroth. And now that I got the limit break up, I can actually use these buffs right here. And this should max out Sephiroth. Yep. So I can transfer them out and then move on with the fight. Oh. That was close. Okay. Transfer Sephiroth out. And then Transtina is going to be my primary damage source throughout this. Yeah, she has no buffs, so let's go ahead and renew stop. Even though I'll be renewed in again next turn just to keep the pattern going. Broken, those are the most important ones. And now she is going to use fire. And this will cover all the mission damages. And now I'll just use the Chaos Wave throughout the rest of the fight. So, second phase, I don't want to use her Dark Attack, since that's what I'm going to be using to attack the boss in the end. Okay, now the renew stuff. I know I just used it, but like I said, I want to keep stop on the same cooldown as the cover, just for simplicity's sake. The duels. That will be up there too. At the transition, it'll take a lot of damage, so before I transition into the second phase, I want to make sure I also have re-raise up on my party, just in case. Cast chain. I think this will get hit the first threshold. Yeah, so the first threshold here is 79%. I'm honestly not entirely sure what changes here. I think it has to do with his attack, the boss's attack patterns. But it doesn't do any like attacks or anything like that, so it's not that big of a deal. I could use these buffs. I'm actually going to go ahead and continue to save them. Okay. Again, just repeating the absorbs. Re-raise, increase everyone else's limit gauge. Okay. Need to stop debuff and cover here. I'm actually not sure which one of these I just used. I tend to forget that a lot, not paying attention. So the transition is 50%. but you can get the boss down to 49%, so you gotta be a little bit careful that you don't go over. Actually, yeah, we still have resistance as stat breaks up, so let's go ahead and do legal buffs. Now, I probably should have talked about this before, and the boss is, the main boss here is vulnerable to all breaks. In the second phase, when it spawns its wings, each individual wing is going to have different breaks. But until then, it's not that big of a deal. That's what I was doing there. Is almost next. Go ahead and finish off his limit break there. Oh, and there goes the graphics. I'm just going to continue on with the graphics like this. Annoying, I do apologize, but I'm sick of redoing this fight. I don't know why it's doing that. Break here. I have some of my graphics in, but the majority of them looks like they're starting to disappear. It's actually very, very annoying that that happens. It's the 13th. Turn on, do this. I'm actually not going to double cast this, I don't believe. Hopefully this doesn't push him. Okay, good. That. Let's pick this back up. And then I'll push him next turn. Okay. Yep. Got that done. Let's go ahead and slowly revive. Guard with you. That's not that big of a deal I'm doing that right now, but good. Just renew these then. It's not that big of a deal. Using this graphics here. Okay, there we go. Check Bosch. Okay, you still have that. Now let's go ahead and use that. We'll get gas chain back up. And here, I'm actually going to dispel. Just cure, because you come in here, the boss buffs itself. And now each of these wings have different breaks. So the green feather and the blue feather, you can break their attack and magic, and the red and the orange feather, you can break their magic and spirit. I am just going to debuff them, or dispel, now debuff. Go ahead and use this row. I don't have anything. The stats yet? No. Can't really tell who's being hit. Okay. So now... this. Doesn't really matter who. Okay. I guess I should be more efficient to do it this way. Doesn't let it break. It's not that big of a deal. Chain. I'm gonna wait until the chain does a certain amount of a little bit of damage before I use heal. That should do it. Yep. There you go. There's that fight. Again, I apologize for the graphics disappearing there. But the last time that happened was after doing Aigayan. The first time when I was testing other methods besides the main body method. So it's been quite a while since that's happened. But that's the fight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, let me know how you liked me doing this voiceover thing, and maybe I'll do it again. Thanks for watching.